Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight we start a new season on the show. It is a new project I am starting here tonight. It is kind of a podcast, but it's still a YouTube form here tonight. And at this moment, I am going to invite some guests on. Iverson, Bagel, please let me drop the link for Iverson. Iverson, hold on, buddy. Oh my lord, it's already a clusterfuck. What the fuck is happening, buddy? All right, we are already having technical problems here tonight. Where the fuck can I copy the link? Okay, copy and paste. There we go. All right, Mr. Iverson, hop in, buddy. I'm waiting for your arrival, buddy. I am waiting for your arrival, Mr. Iverson Blogs. Let me open the chat to say hello to the fans. Packer Goat, Essay, I beg you pardon. Mountie hit a home run. Hey, what's the edge last? Hey, I don't need any wrestling. I haven't not watched it. If you spoil wrestling, you will not be part of this show anymore. This is a sports show. This is not a wrestling show. Stop asking me wrestling questions. I have not watched it, please. If I continue to see wrestling questions, you will be ejected from tonight. Where's the link? It's not showing up. Why the fuck is it not showing up? It's out there. What? Iverson, it's out there. It's literally on. Why did it not? That's so weird. It's on the chat. What the fuck? How is that possible? It's literally on there, Iverson. There it is. Oh, I don't know why it didn't go that first time, Iverson. Hey, what up, Big Wood? Welcome to the show. How you guys doing tonight? Yeah, there it is. I don't know what. Hey, what up? I don't know why it didn't pop that first time. I have no idea why. But yeah, what up, Alejandro? Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, Iverson, are you ready to make your debut? Let's see, Iverson. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum? Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? For the first time ever on YouTube, Iverson Vlogs.
What is good, CE?
Put the audio on.
What up?
What's up, man?
What's good, dude?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Iverson.
Hello?
Here.
I hear you.
Iverson, I cannot hear you. What the fuck's happening?
This is a clusterfuck.
Iverson. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, we're having audio problems. Oh, what the fuck? Why can't I hear him? This is bullshit. Iverson, can you hear me? I can't hear you for shit. You guys can hear him? Okay, I can hear you on the live stream, but I can't hear you on my computer. What the fuck's happening? Let me see why. Why can't I hear you on my computer? What's going on with the audio? All right, talk. What's going on with the audio? What the fuck happened? What the fuck just happened? Iverson? Iverson? Okay, come back in, buddy. Come back in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time, Iverson Vlogs. Iverson?
What's up, CE?
Talk?
Hello? Hello?
Can you talk?
Hello?
Why can't I hear you on the computer?
Oh, this is a clusterfuck.
I can hear you on the on my phone, but I can't hear you on my computer. This is a fucking clusterfuck, man. I can hear you on my phone, but I can't hear you on my computer. Oh my god! Let me see why. Why can't I hear you on the computer? Why can't I hear you on the computer? There you go. There we go. Iverson?
Hello?
Okay, Iverson. Finally, there we go. I fixed it.
What the hell was wrong?
I didn't have, for some reason, I guess my dad used the computer today, and he fucking lowered the speakers volume. All right, Iverson.
Well, see you. Welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
Hey, I want to welcome everybody to the show. Iverson Vlogs and I making our show starting tonight, man. It's our debut tonight.
Yes, sir,
Let's
man.
welcome to the chat, man. Let's see here.
Holy shit! I look at it.
JD, SA, Packer, Iverson. Oh, that's you, but never mind. SA, Big.
That was ugly as a fucker.
All right, man. So, we ready to talk about what's the first topic you want to talk about, Mr. Iverson?
I was thinking about talking about the NFL, man. About last night and about this weekend.
Yeah, man. What do you think about the game last night?
It was good, man. It was a very tight game right until the end. And hold up. It was very close until the end, man. And then when Dak Prescott looked pretty good, you know?
Yeah, for a guy who coming off 11-month layoff with a shoulder injury and an ankle destruction, looked pretty good. I think 400 yards, 2 touchdowns. Looked pretty damn good to me, man. I think the Cowboys fans have nothing to worry about in the future. He played like a legit top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
If he looked that good after a broken ankle, man.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was impressive the way he played.
And they had a solid game against the defending champs. And then they play the Chargers next week.
Yeah, they could win that game. Let's see how the Chargers look this weekend, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive, man. With Prescott, the both defense have problems. Both of them, they got to address their defenses.
And they looked clusterfuck.
It was a clusterfuck defensively. The secondaries were getting destroyed. The running backs too, right? Not a lot of running game from either Leonard Fournette or Ezekiel Elliott. It was mostly
and Mike Evans was also struggling. I heard.
Yeah, but a bunch of I think Antonio Brown and Robert Gronkowski had good games, but yes, not a lot of running game. But it was a fun, exciting game. But yeah, I think Prescott threw 58 passes. I think Tom Brady threw like 51. Crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't expect so much throwing in that game, and that was crazy. That was a crazy game. Let's see these comments here. That should have been a offensive pass. It should have. I agree, Packer. That should have been an offensive pass interference. What y'all think about questionable calls? Yeah, where there was no receipt in that push off. Yeah, the pass interference for sure, man. I thought it should have been a pass interference. Exactly. Oh yeah, they could have won that game. Yeah, my father told me. Greg Salik, whatever his name is. Yeah, he missed.
Yeah, they missed. Didn't he miss like 2 field goals last night?
He missed 2 field goals and an extra point. So yeah, that was like 7 points on the board, I believe.
The Cowboys scored 1, man.
And he used to be pretty automatic with the Rams, and here with the Cowboys, he struggled last night.
Yeah, man. I was watching the game. He missed the first field goal.
Yeah, he did. He missed. I agree with you, Big Wood. Both teams have to prove each other. They got to tighten up the defense. Both teams. To me, it looked like the tire to flop a little bit. To me, he tried to flop a little bit, JD. He could have, but hey, if he did, I guess he fooled us because it looked like it was a legit pass interference, but it wasn't called. Didn't happen last year too. Something questionable with that Cowboys and Rams opening game last year. The Cowboys always seem to have some questionable call. Who will ever forget that the Des Bryant play in the playoff versus the Packers? Yeah, they left like 7 points on the board. Two field goals and an extra point. Cowboys versus Chargers is going to be a high scoring game. Let's see.
I think the Cowboys are going to bounce back and go 1-1.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys are going to be heavily favored after what happened last night. Even if the Chargers look good, because I mean they beat the best team, right? The defending champions. I mean, not almost. They almost beat them. I bet you pardon.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going to be heavily favored.
But they're going to have a tough time against Justin Herbert, who's coming into his second year.
Yeah, let's see how Justin Herbert plays here too. I think he looked pretty good. He had over 30 touchdown passes as a rookie. Let's see if he has that.
Almost one rookie.
Yep. This should be good. Cowboys almost missed up. Everybody pick them. Exactly, Big Wood. It would have been a huge upset. And I think it would have been an upset if the kicker would have made his field goals. If he would have made those field goals and that extra point, I think the Cowboys would have won 36-31. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to root for the Cowboys. Oh, yeah, of course, because you're a Raiders fan, of course. But
I got a question for you.
Yes.
What's your thoughts about your Eagles this season?
I'm not too high, man. I'm not too high. It's all about going to be Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he's a franchise quarterback or not. But my worries about this team is that I don't think they have enough depth. So if we have injuries, I don't think we have enough backups to survive. So that's my worry about the Eagles this year, that they don't have enough. Their backups are not good enough. So if they have injuries, they're probably going to be screwed.
Yeah.
What do you think about your Steelers?
I feel okay about them. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, unfortunately. I think it's going to go Cleveland and Baltimore. Yeah. But Baltimore is getting so many injuries in the running back position. They already lost 3 running backs. And, hopefully they don't lose any more players because I want everybody healthy. Mm-hmm. But if they continue to lose players, they're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, but the Ravens, they lost Jacob Dobbins, Goose Edwards, and Marcus Peters in about 10 days. It was crazy.
We open up to Buffalo this weekend.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a loss, unfortunately, but it'll be a good measuring stick to see how good you are.
Josh Allen is going to kill us, probably.
It's going to be a good game. It'll be a good game. Let's see here. You got to beat Brady and refs in a close game. That's why you can't lose. Jesus Christ, mofo. The Bengals are going to fuck up the Vikings. Fuck the Vikings. They're in ups. We'll see, Packer. I think you're thinking with your heart instead of your head since you're up.
Oh, shoot. CE, we got Kobe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is actually a 3-man boot. Kobe Alberson, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! Oh, shit, I almost popped my shoulder off. Mr. Kobe Alberson, how you doing tonight, sir?
What's up?
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, switch up thing, you know what I mean?
That's not good?
No, you know what I mean? We had last time. There's another way. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that one's better? Okay.
What's up, guys?
What's good, Kobe?
What's up?
So we're just talking about the NFL, man. What did you think about the game last night?
I thought it was good. I thought it'd be, people thought it'd be more of a blowout, but the Cowboys kept it close.
They did, man. The defense from the Tampa Bay didn't look that good last night.
Yeah, their secondary is pretty bad.
Yep, I was surprised. I didn't expect that to happen. So we'll see how they deal with that. And the Cowboys, by the way, the right tackle, Lyle Collins out for 5 games with a.
He got suspended, right?
PDEs, yep. Performance enhancing.
What a pendejo.
He's looking at a 5-game suspension.
What do you think about your Broncos, Kobe?
I feel like they could probably get in the wild card, but I don't know. The AFC's pretty tough.
Yeah,
it just depends on
the division, and then the Chargers. Let's tell you with Herbert, and then the Denver has a chance. Though. I like their team.
We have a good defense. I like our defense, so.
And they're going to improve with Teddy Bridgewater over Drew Lock.
Yeah.
The question, and we'll see how the Raiders do. A lot of people like Derek Carr. But we'll see.
Derek Carr has always been up and down to me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of people like him. Some people don't. He's always been
Because a few years ago he broke his leg or something, or his ankle.
He had a very good year that year. I believe 2016, I believe it was.
He was like an MVP candidate.
They were doing fantastic. I believe Jack Del Rio was the coach, and he broke his leg, and they got bounced in the playoffs. I believe it was 2016. That was the best the Raiders probably looked since they lost the Super Bowl back to Tampa Bay back in 2002. That's probably the best thing they had by far. And then it got ruined with Derek Carr breaking his leg.
They've struggled ever since, they've made
ever since they went to that Super Bowl in 2002, and they lost to John Gruden and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They haven't been the same team. Like I said, they had that little season in 2016 with Jack Del Rio. It ended up pretty bad with Derek Carr breaking his leg.
I think the Raiders are going to be a solid team this year.
Yeah, they improved their team.
Yeah, they got. We'll see how they. I know some people do have them finishing last, but we'll see. We'll see how they. I think a lot of people are saying that this might be John Gruden's last year. They're getting tired of him, so we'll see how that goes. Then now there's reports that the owner might sell the team because they got some tax problems. The taxes. I guess they owe money to the IRS for building the stadium, and they haven't paid it. So they're saying that the owner Davis that might have to Mark Davis might have to sell the franchise to get to be able to get all that money to repay the IRS. And if that's the case, they might clean house and bring in a new coach and a new general manager.
Where do you think the Raiders go from if they do bad?
The what?
Where do you think the Raiders go? Like their situation.
I think they'll be probably 7-9 wins. Probably, I'm thinking. So yeah, somewhere around there. It's hard for me to predict games right now because of the 17 game. So like 7-9 or like 9-7. So it would be what 7-8. Okay, so 7-8 with 17 game. I'm still not used to that 17 game. It throws me off. So it's hard for me to make prediction for teams right now because that 17 game, I don't know. I never know. I cannot Mark Cuban, please. Oh yeah, there's rumors that he might buy it. There's a lot of rumors, Crazy Mo, for that Mark Cuban might buy the team.
Yeah, because Mark Cuban has bucks, bro. He has cash and money.
Yeah, and then the guy from Fanatics, they're killing it right now. Fanatics, they just surpassed. They partner up with I think MLB with the collector cards. After like 57 years, they were with Topps. They just changed them and they went to Fanatics. So they're saying Ruben, I think his name is Ruben something. He might buy the team. He's got like his net worth is worth $17 billion. Mark Cuban, yeah. You want to come on, Preacher? You can come on, Preacher, if you want.
We have a special guest.
Preacher, man.
Yeah. The show.
This is going to be like the Stephen A. Smith show with First Take, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the host, and I'm willing to work with anybody, to be honest, guys. I don't really care. I mean.
So do you get 23 hours now, or see?
I don't know. I have to. I saw some. I don't know. I bought the. I think I bought the one with 20 hours free. That's what thing I say. So I'm probably gonna have to film either on OBS or on YouTube. But I want to film on OBS. But I always lag on OBS for live streams. Like they're good for videos, but not so good for live streams.
I think this is gonna be so exciting, dude, to do.
Yeah, man. I think this is fun. You know. I'm happy. We I tried to do Zoom, but
it was a clusterfuck. I mean,
it was a clusterfuck, and there was something about $60, which I don't know what. I thought it was free, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go.
Well, did you get the thumbnail? CE.
The thumbnail. Let me put it on. I haven't.
Do I need to reset it to you?
Yeah. No, I have it. I saved it. Let me put it on right now.
I got a question for you guys when CE does that.
Yeah, go for it.
Should I ask right now, or do you just want me to wait?
Yeah, I'm putting the thumbnail right now. Hold on.
See, you got 12 people watching. Nice.
Yeah, it's a packed house. We're doing good.
I'm surprised. It's almost midnight, you know?
World record, bro. World record.
Not bad for a debut show, man. I think people are excited for the debut of this show, man.
Yeah, man. I posted on my Twitter.
Because it's not like it's the same people, right? We're going to have different people on every night. Some nights we can have maybe only 2 people. Some nights we might have, I think it's 10 people the limit. I don't know, but
we just have to keep building up to this thing.
It's 6 the most you can have on, I think.
6 a month. Okay, so we might have 6 on here. What up, Preacher? How you doing, sir?
What up, Preacher, man?
What's up?
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Shia, man. Let me see these comments. My Rays will go versus Brewers in the World Series.
What's up, Preacher?
Yeah, the World Series. What you guys think about? I know you're not too much into baseball, Iverson, but what about you, Kobe and Preacher? What do you guys think about baseball?
Yeah, I can see the Rays and the Brewers. It could be. I can see it, honestly.
The Rays and Brewers, yeah, or the Dodgers. I think it's between 5 teams. The Brewers, Dodgers, Giants, Rays, and Astros. I think it's one of those 5. I think everybody else is probably just too. I don't think they're good enough.
You think your White Sox can make it?
I don't think so, man. I don't think they're that good.
They won tonight, right? They won.
They won tonight, but they lost 2 out of 3 versus Oakland.
Damn.
And then they lost. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think Houston and Tampa have more experience. Same thing with San Francisco and LA have more experience. But this is what's going to happen. Milwaukee's going to get in the NLCS because they got the 2nd seed. So they're going to play the 3rd seed, which is going to be either Atlanta or Philadelphia. They're going to beat them. And then what's going to happen is, sadly, 2 of the best 2 teams in the baseball are going to have to eliminate each other in the NLDS. It's probably going to be Dodgers and Giants. And so one of them's going to get eliminated, and it's going to end up being Milwaukee versus the winner of either LA or San Francisco. So it's funny because the big winner might end up being Milwaukee because they have the easiest path to the NLCS. Now, the thing is that the reward is that whoever comes out of that San Francisco Dodgers is going to get the home field advantage, and if there's a Game 7, it's going to be playing their home field. That'll be the advantage. But they might come out of that pretty beat up after. The
Brewers got an easy way, like you said. They do have easy.
Yeah, I think it's easier. Milwaukee, they might sweep Atlanta or Philly, whoever the hell it is.
That division's trash. Trash.
Yeah. That's why I have Milwaukee automatically penciled in for the NLCS. I really do. Just like I have the loser of the Dodgers and San Francisco and the NL West. I have the loser beating either San Diego or Cincinnati in the wild card game. I think it's kind of predictable. It's going to be. It's not even going to matter if it's San Diego or Cincinnati. They're going to beat them, either San Francisco or LA.
I got a question for y'all. Who's y'all for all 3 of you guys? Mm-hmm. Who's your top 3 head coaches on the hot seat for this upcoming NFL season?
John Gruden's one.
Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio.
And Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, the guy in Arizona.
And Nagy, maybe?
Yeah, Matt Nagy.
Cliff player in Arizona, yup.
Matt Nagy, too.
Because I follow a podcast. They're all Arizona. They might be in here, but he hates Coach Kingsbury, man.
Yeah, Cliff Berry, it was interesting because I think he got fired from his college job and then he got hired by the NFL. That was weird to me how that works out. How the hell do you get fired from college but then get promoted to an NFL job? That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, the only reason they hired him was because I think he had Kyler Murray in college. And they thought he could be like, it would be good for Kyler Murray to have a familiar system. But, yeah, he's got a lot of questions this year.
That division's tough.
It is tough. I mean, Seattle, and everybody has either you talk to a bunch of people and they either have the Rams, not as the winners, as Super Bowl appearance, or the Giant or the 49ers. Like there's a bunch of teams that either got the Rams or the 49ers.
And the Seahawks are good too, so.
Yeah, the Seahawks are good. They're not as talented though. They just get carried by Russell Wilson. He's like a top 3, top 5 quarterback. But yeah, the two teams that everyone look at is San Francisco and LA Rams. Like they're like not only contenders for the playoffs, but a lot of people view them as Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, because the Niners defense is elite when healthy.
Yeah, no. The 2 teams that really have a chance is Cleveland and San Francisco. The problem is the quarterbacks, right? You got Baker Mayfield. To me, he's not really that good. It's more of a talent thing. He's got a bunch of talent around him. And then you got San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo, he's always hurt. And then are you going to have a rookie win you a Super Bowl like Trey Lance? That's not going to happen, most likely. So, I mean, those 2 teams are pretty good, but their quarterbacks they have a huge question mark with the quarterbacks, both Cleveland and San Francisco. Let me see this. I have the Niners winning the NFC East, the West. It's very possible. A lot of people do, JD. Gruden, no cost of the contract. I got Tomlin, Nagy, and Kingsbury or Zach Taylor. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, Zach Taylor, man. He's got pressure too. He might have messed up his draft by instead of taking Penny Swell, the offensive lineman out of Oregon, he took Chase. By the way, did you guys see the article about Ja'Marr Chase? That he cannot see the football in the NFL. He misses the white straps on the football.
He keeps dropping them all.
That's embarrassing to me. That's very alarming. He said on an interview, I can't see the football. I missed the white stripes. That's embarrassing.
That's crazy.
I never heard that shit in my life. that the wide receiver says that. Like, and this dude, the worst part is he took the entire 2020 season off to get ready for the NFL draft. So what the hell were you doing playing with college balls? Like that, you should have started practicing a year ago with the NFL footballs. What a pendejo right there. Like, seriously? That's pathetic. What's up, Sonic? How you doing, man? If you want to put it on your Rey Mysterio one and put on Sonic's gonna put his Rey Mysterio mask and come on. I'm just messing with you, Sonic. Swell hasn't been looking solid either. Yeah, I know, I know. I mean, I'm just, it might work out for them, but he'll be crazy if Jahmyr Chase is a fucking bust. He'll be fucking crazy. But we'll see.
Who do you guys think will?
What? Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I don't even know what the hell I was going to say. I think I was going to read a comment.
Okay.
Let me see. If the Browns shit the bed, who gets tossed up? Baker? Oh man, I would keep the coach because this seems like a legit coach. He's the first coach in a long time, not only to take them to the playoffs, but also to win a game. So I would keep Kevin Stefanski. Whatever the fuck his name is. But I'm not a big fan of Baker Mayfield. The problem is who the hell replaces Baker Mayfield, right? That's a problem.
My friend that I go to school with knows his kids.
The Cleveland coach?
Yeah, his kids, Brian Stefanski, and there's another one.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, but I would keep Kevin Stefanski. I really would, because I think he's been the best coach they had in a long time. Not even Mark Holmgren did this good with the Browns. So I would definitely keep him.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Sonic, you already picked your eliminator. You said the Bucks. You already won. What are you talking about?
But my question was, who do you guys think will be the biggest surprise of the NFL season? What team?
Shit, I gotta think.
Yeah, that's
and then who will be the biggest disappointment and why?
I mean, that's Indianapolis could be a huge disappointment because of Carson Wentz. They have a playoff contender team, but I could see them shedding the bed with Carson Wentz.
That's unfortunate what happens to Carson Wentz. He was an MVP candidate years ago.
They say he's playing for week 1.
Yeah, he's playing.
But a lot of teams have him missing like at least 3 games. I heard there's like a bet in Las Vegas. I think how many games is Carson Wentz going to play? And
I still got Seattle over them. I think Seattle's going to win that.
Seattle?
Yeah, I got Seattle.
Yeah,
I think Seattle's going to beat him this week 1.
I mean, if you have Russell Wilson on your team, you have a chance to win the game.
You know who could be a disappointment this year too? Washington, because of Fitzpatrick. They have a very good football team, but if Fitzpatrick shits the bed too much, they could be a disappointing team. Washington.
I don't get why.
We could be a disappointment team too.
The Broncos, yeah. Arizona, I think that's a huge one. Arizona, Tennessee, they can take a step back. Tennessee lost their offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith. They could take a step back. Miami, if Tua Tagovailoa doesn't get his head out of his ass.
Maybe the Patriots.
Man,
Because they had some nice pieces in the offseason.
I think Miami and Arizona are probably the favorites to
Wackus Kingsbury.
Yeah, with Arizona with Kingsbury, and then Miami because of Tua Tagovailoa. They could also disappoint this year.
Oh yeah, Miami.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think will be the biggest surprise?
Dallas looked pretty good last night, but I don't know about their defense. They still look pretty bad defensively.
Dallas really got cheap.
Atlanta, maybe, if they can learn how to tackle. And Atlanta could be a surprise.
Like JD said, maybe the Panthers. If Sam Darnold's good.
That's a team, right? Because supposedly both of those guys are very talented, right? What's the coach? They got Joe Brady
and Matt Rule.
Supposedly those guys are offensive geniuses.
Well, the Panthers need to pray to God that Sam Darnold turns to baby Jesus.
If anybody can turn Sam Darnold's career around, it would be those 2 guys, Joe Barry and Matt Rule. It will be those 2 guys. So, I mean, we'll see. Let's see his comments. It's got to be AFC West team. Chargers, Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos for sure. I think the Broncos are set up for a playoff wildcard spot with that team. Run the football, play defense. Teddy Bridgewater should do a good job of taking care of the football. Teddy Bridgewater is probably the best game manager right now ever since now that Alex Smith retired. he's probably the best game manager you want, Teddy Bridgewater. So yeah, that team to me should win to 9-10 games possibly, and contend for a wild card at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go
Dodgers.
Dodgers. Dodgers won nice. Yeah, he has the weapons. Supposedly these two, they're saying that, Joe Brady, if he's able to turn Sam Darnold around, he's gonna be one of the hottest candidates to be NFL head coach in 2022. So he should be very motivated to try to turn his career around. So that's a team that could be on the come up at least for 1 year with Joe Brady and Matt Rule on that coaching staff. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs start off as a 500 team. Yeah, remember, Tom Brady gets up to slow starts. Remember, last year it was shaky in the first, 7.
Yeah, they were like 7-5, and then they went on the 8-game win streak.
And then he explodes in November. That's in New England. That's always been the thing in New England, and then even last year in Tampa. The first 2 months, he's trying to figure out what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, and then usually he has that bye week. Sometimes, usually, especially if he has it in November, and they turn it around. I think they went undefeated after the bye week. They never lost a game again after they had that bye week. DJ Moore, Rudy Anderson, Robbie Anderson, Christian McCaffrey. Yep. Like I said, 2 of the best offensive-minded coaches in the league, and Joe Brady and Matt Rule. So yeah, if anybody's gonna turn it around, it's gonna be this team in Carolina for Sam Darnold.
I can't wait until Sunday.
Me neither, man. I cannot wait. Cleveland, Kansas City's gonna be a hell of a ball game. I cannot wait for that one.
I'm gonna wake up early that day.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to lose, man.
Huh?
We're gonna lose on Sunday.
Yeah, you guys are gonna lose to Buffalo.
I think we're gonna beat you.
Buffalo, a lot of people have them as a Super Bowl contender, and they should be.
I think they're gonna be the biggest in the AFC.
All right, Packer, go. Are you gonna put your camera on? This is a professional show, buddy. I never work with you. Are you gonna be a professional, or are you gonna hold on to the pressure?
No trolls.
I don't know. Do you want to debut on the podcast show, or would you rather maybe debut on a hangout where it's more laid back? I get if the Browns upset the Chiefs,
that's division round revenge.
That'll get everybody very excited, man. Baker Mayfield's confidence might go way too high, and he might get too cocky. I don't know.
I hope the Browns don't do anything good, obviously, because all my friends are Browns fans, each and one of them.
Wow.
And if I have to hear a bunch of Browns fans laugh at me, because I've tortured them for years, because the Steelers have been way better for years.
Now Cleveland's good, and Pittsburgh kind of sucks.
Yeah, and then I had to hear all the junk when they beat us in the playoffs this past season.
Yeah, man, it should be interesting for sure to see what happens, man. But yeah, I think Cleveland's going to win the division. Maybe Pittsburgh can close the gap on Baltimore now.
Baltimore with all those injuries, man, it's not good for Baltimore.
No, they got a lot of injuries all of a sudden.
They signed that guy from the Saints, Murray.
Latavius Murray.
Yeah.
Chiefs at home, I don't see them losing. Yes, they quite agree. That'll be, if it was later on in the year, maybe. But this is the thing. I don't know how many there could be some upsets, but because you have 2 weeks to prepare, because remember, they don't have the 4th team anymore. So these teams have been game planning for the last 2 weeks. So it's going to be very hard to catch a team off guard. But at the same time, look at, you might have some, like a Dallas team last night, where because of the underdog had 2 weeks to game plan, they might give it a better fight than if it was only 1 week to prepare. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes that first week with the extra week to game plan.
And the Browns are 0-16 the last couple of seasons, right? In the first week or something like that. I saw on Instagram.
So they never win that. Yeah, so yeah,
they never win opening weeks.
That sucks because this year could have been the year where they would have broken it, but they got a tough game versus the Chiefs.
It was Kansas.
Yes, Levante Murray went to the Ravens.
They got Bell too.
Me too. That'll be a good game, but yeah, I think the Chiefs should win. I think the Browns will keep it close because to me they're a top 5 team. I don't know about Baker Mayfield. I'm not too high on him, but they have a top roster. The roster is fantastic. Yeah.
I was thinking about doing right now, like our picks for this week. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we can do. You guys want to do the pick'ems? Let's go do the pick'em.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
have the list right here. All right, you want me to call? You want me to say the games?
Yeah.
All right, so the first game we got Seattle, Indianapolis. I'm gonna go with Indianapolis. Seattle always struggles in September, especially on the road. What do you got?
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Okay.
I want Seattle.
All right. What about you, Preacher?
Seattle.
Okay, I'm the only pendejo. Hopefully, I get it. Jacksonville, Houston. I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
All right. What about you, Iverson?
I want Jacksonville also. Trevor Lawrence debut. Why not?
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
All right.
Houston defense is atrocious.
Philadelphia, Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Yeah, the Falcons.
Atlanta, yeah.
All right. What about you, Preacher?
Falcons.
All right. LA Chargers, Washington. I'm gonna go with Washington at home.
I got Washington.
What about you, Iverson?
I got the Rams.
Chargers.
Oh, I'm a pendejo.
Pendejo face. What do you got?
Yeah, I got Washington.
All right, you got the vote. What you got? Washington, Preacher.
Yes, sir.
All right, Pittsburgh, Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I got Buffalo.
All right,
Buffalo.
everyone's going with Buffalo. San Francisco, Detroit. San Francisco.
San Fran.
Easy, San Francisco.
This is too
Oh,
easy.
I got Detroit. Yep. I got the Niners.
Jared Goff and his blind ass. Minnesota, Cincinnati. I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Yeah, the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Vikings.
So here we go. Darnold, his payback game versus the Jets. Carolina, New York Jets. I'm gonna go with Carolina.
I got the Panthers too.
How about you, Iverson?
I got the Panthers.
I got Sam Darnold getting his revenge.
All
So
right.
Panthers.
Everybody. And then we got Arizona, Tennessee. It's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with the home team, Tennessee.
I got the Titans.
Who do you have, Iverson?
I got Arizona.
All right. Who do you have, Preacher?
I have Tennessee.
Okay. And then we got Cleveland, Kansas City. I think we just agree Kansas City's gonna win.
Yeah.
Who do you got, Kobe?
I'll go Chiefs, I guess.
All right. Who do you have, Iverson?
I got Kansas, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland wins.
All right. I think it's gonna be a close game. Who do you got, Preacher?
I have Kansas City.
All right. Miami, New England. I'm gonna go with New England because I'm not a fan of Tua Tagovailoa. Plus, Belichick is really good versus young quarterbacks. So I got New England. Who do you got, Kobe?
I got the Dolphins actually.
Okay, I can see it. Who do you got, Iverson?
I agree with Kobe. I got the Dolphins pointed
All right,
out.
who do you got, Preacher?
I got Miami.
Pendejo face for me. Okay. Hopefully I get it. I'm along with the Patriots and the Colts. Okay. Denver, New York, Giants. I'm gonna go with Denver. Who you got, Kobe?
Broncos.
Denver. Okay. Iverson.
Broncos.
Preacher.
Broncos.
Okay. Packers, Green Bay, New Orleans. I'm gonna go with Green Bay.
Packers, yeah.
Green Bay.
Preacher.
Packers. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints win.
Who knows how Jameis Winston is gonna look? Let's see. Chicago, LA Rams.
I got the Rams.
Iverson.
I'm going with the Rams.
Preacher.
Rams.
Final game, Baltimore, Las Vegas. I'm going to go with Baltimore.
Yeah, I'll go Baltimore even though they're injured, but I think they can win.
Yeah, and it could switch all of a sudden. Wait a minute, what the fuck's happening?
Why?
Never mind. The chat was
What?
crazy.
What?
All right.
I'm
I don't
going with
know,
Las
because I
Vegas.
was on NFL.com, so then I went back on YouTube and the chat went too crazy. All right, so you have who, Cole? You got Baltimore?
Yeah, I got the Ravens.
Iverson, you got Baltimore or Las Vegas?
I got Las Vegas pointed out.
Oh, damn. What about you, Preacher?
Okay.
Baltimore or Las Vegas?
I have Baltimore.
All right.
I'm a
So
pendejo.
you're right on that one, Iverson. We'll see. Ravens. Oh, Mofo was doing the picks. That's where it was going. Oh, they were doing the picks too. That's where it was going crazy.
Yeah, they're typing the pick in the chat.
They were typing the picks. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Raiders upset the week. We'll see. Packer, Ravens.
They could win.
Rams. Ravens. What's up, Jose? Welcome to the show. Yeah, Harrison, it is a late night stream. It was supposed to be at 10 o'clock, but the wife.
What do you guys think will be the best game of the week, except the Browns and Chiefs?
Kansas City Chiefs is going to be the best one, probably.
Except that one, CE.
Except that one.
For you three.
Ooh,
Hey, how about America's game?
Miami, New England.
How about America's game of the week?
Miami,
I think the
Miami,
Titans
New
could be
England.
good.
I'll pick second, or Seattle, Indianapolis.
I think the Titans Cardinals could be good.
Panthers and Jets.
No, I said Cardinals and Titans.
Oh, that could also be a good one, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. Tennessee games always kind of, I don't know why they kind of bored.
They got Julio Jones. They got a good team.
Julio Jones, yeah, AJ Brown,
Derrick Henry.
What's that guy's name? The running back, Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Yeah.
Henry.
Yes, sir.
Right. I want to see how they good. I want to see how they do with the offensive coordinator income, because Tannehill used to be trash, and then he went to Arthur Smith and he did good. So now that Arthur Smith is gone, let's see how they look. Titans, Cardinals, that'll be a good one. Maybe Miami versus New England. Exactly. I think Packers, Saints going down to the wire. We got to see how Jameis Winston looks. It's gonna be tough to pick the Lions any game this season. Yeah, I mean, maybe if they get Chicago at home with Andy Dalton, maybe that.
I think that's going to be a good game. The Rams and Bears.
I don't know, man. Hopefully,
I don't know,
it is. Look, we thought Cowboys Tampa was going to suck. So hopefully, we're going in with the same mindset, right? We think Rams are going to run over the Bears. Hopefully the Bears put up a fight.
Yeah.
Eagles Falcons can be a surprising good game. That one could be very high scoring, mofo. It could be a very high scoring game because both of the defense could suck. So it could be a high scoring game. Week 2, Sonic, we're still in week 1, buddy. Broncos Giants could be a good defensive battle.
Yeah.
It could be.
Giants have good run defense.
I think that game's going to probably come down to Sam Darnold. I beg your pardon. Daniel Jones throwing an interception or something. Like it might be close, and then like in the fourth quarter with like 3 minutes, Sam Darnold throws an interception, and the fucking Broncos run out the clock and win. So maybe like 23-20.
Daniel Jones sucks. Yeah, I think we can.
He's gonna throw it away at the end. He's gonna I get the Broncos winning close. I think they'll win close, and I think it's very likely. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Broncos are. I mean, either it's tied or Giants are losing, and they're driving on the field, and Daniel Jones throws an interception. That's the ball game. I just think Daniel Jones, he stinks.
I think we can.
Yes, right. Pizza Friday. You already know, man. Memorabilia. I don't know what the future holds. We had a little incident. I fucked up, and
It was bad.
I fucked up.
Oh my
Harrison,
God.
and I mean, we haven't talked in a few days. I don't know if we're friends or not. I'm moving on. I apologize to him. I thank him for everything he contributed to the show, but I don't know. We might not be friends anymore. I fucked up. I apologize, but I'm moving on. And yeah, I'm just gonna be flat honest with you.
Yeah,
I fucked up, and he might never be back.
That was terrible.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't even
that
paying
was bad.
attention.
But also, that's why I need to have full control of the show, because I want to make decisions that if they affect me, I don't want them to affect other people. So I had a talk with my father, and it's like, yeah, you can't. This guy, he helped you out and everything, but yeah, like in the future, I want to have full control. So if I fuck up, I only screw myself. I don't want to take somebody. That's why when I was younger, I didn't want to play in team sports, because I hate like depending on people or having people depend on me. So I think it's better like this for me to have full control. And then if I fuck up, only I go to the shithole. I don't take nobody else with me.
Oh, bro. I got
I'm
some.
a very classy man, and I almost took him to the shithole with me. I don't want him, so I thank him for everything. I apologize, but I think it's better like this, because then I have full control. And then if I fuck up, only I go to the shithole.
I got benched so many times in sports because of my attitude.
Yeah,
because I don't want to lose.
I just don't. I think I'm better when I'm like in control, and then if I fuck up, I don't have to feel bad about anybody else getting in trouble. Yeah, we're all wrestling fans, Harrison. We haven't watched it. Well, at least I haven't watched it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I watched WWE.
I watched it tonight.
I watched it, but I'm not saying
AEW, I don't know. I watch AEW. I don't know if they watch AEW.
I really don't, but I get into
Yeah,
it.
they're more WWE guys.
Well, I love AEW now, bro.
Yeah,
All these signings.
AEW got my attention with All Out on Sunday. They really did. Does every Broncos going to sack Daniel Jones? Yeah, that defense is crazy. Oh shit, split the beans. I can't say it on air, Harrison, because I got banned on Tuesday for it. So I don't even want to talk about it, Harrison. I might get banned again. Like, it's that bad. I might get banned if I don't even want to mention it because it was that bad.
Remember we kicked off of here? Like everyone got kicked off.
Yeah, everyone got kicked out. It was a stranger who did it. Like he did it. You know, we got kicked out because of a stranger, but it was my responsibility because I let him. I let him in the stream. You know, I need to do a better job of having control of the situation.
We should have went on that one thing. We should have went on there.
I should never let him. Yeah, I should never let him.
Come on, Jeff.
No, that's not Nate. Yeah, but Jeff, I don't think he meant to do. Remember, Billy is really mad at Jeff too because he thinks Jeff did it on purpose.
All right, guys.
That's the case.
What's your thoughts and rumors about the Ben Simmons saga? And like, where do you guys think he'll end up?
I still got the Warriors.
I think Minnesota or Warriors.
I got Minnesota, man.
And what about you, Preacher?
I honestly don't know.
I'm gonna go with the Warriors. I think they can get rid of Draymond Green and maybe Andrew Wiggins in a draft pick, and they're gonna have him be their new version of Draymond Green. He's younger. He's actually taller. I'm gonna go with him.
I think he's gonna head to Minnesota in a 3-deal package. Like, I've been hearing Atlanta will be involved in it, and like Malik Beasley, Jaden McDaniels will be in it.
No, it's I got the Warriors, but he's very open. Remember, he took that picture on Instagram, and it was all 30 teams. So he's very open.
Do you think we will see the same Ben Simmons or a different one?
Huh?
Do you think we will see the same Ben Simmons or an improved Ben Simmons on his next team?
Man, I think he's just destined to be like a. I don't know if he can shoot, man, at this point. Because look at Lonzo Ball. He's gotten better. Simmons hasn't gotten better at all. Like, I think if he was legit, like, getting better, you would show it on every season. Like, Lonzo, every year, his shooting percentage goes up.
Yeah, because he at least attempts to shoot the ball.
Yeah, he's just. I think he'd be better off like as either a Draymond Green or a Rudy Gobert type of player. Play defense and rebound, and then facilitate for the offense. I just don't think he's a. I don't think he's a scorer. He's more of a facilitator and a defender.
I think he can do that with the Warriors, but he cannot do that with Philadelphia because then Philly will not be a cheaper team.
He would be fantastic at setting up Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, and then he could replace a defense. They're gonna miss obviously Durant's defense and then Klay's defense because he's not gonna be the same probably after all those injuries. So he would by far be the best defender on that team. And then he can rebound, he can facilitate. I think he would be fantastic for the Warriors.
Curry can like play off the ball sometimes.
Yeah. But I think I think they could maybe put him as power forward, maybe, or like maybe, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Like, I would treat him more as a big man, and then occasionally give him the basketball. Maybe he could play point guard occasionally, but I would tell him rebound, play defense, and set up other people. Obviously, if you're on the post and you know attack the basket, but don't fucking try to be on some, try to shoot. Well, he's not even gonna try to shoot. He's scared of it. But yeah, I think on a Draymond Green role with the Warriors would be fantastic for him. I got Simmons going to China.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I think this is going to be like J.J. Watt for Ben Simmons, and I think he might go to New Orleans. The thing about New Orleans is Zion is the same way. He likes to play inside. They're gonna clog up the paint. I don't think that's a good fit, Jose. I hope you and A Packer, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the
I
future
really
holds.
think he's gonna end up in
Moving
Minnesota,
forward.
man.
Yeah, I see. I don't know. I'm looking for a place where there's like floor space. I don't think I don't know what Carl Anthony Towns. Same thing in New Orleans with Zion Williamson.
Nah, but like Carl Anthony Towns is one of the best shooting big men in the league, though.
That's what I've heard. I say San Antonio. And if anybody can develop him, it's Greg Popovich. Although Greg Popovich,
He don't give a fuck.
They're not very happy with the coaching he did at the USA Basketball Olympics. They're already talking about possibly removing him and having Steve Kerr replace him in 2024. No, a lot of people are not. They said that it got really bad that Kevin Durant just had to take over because the style that Popovich wanted to play is too old school. And it wasn't fitting in, so a lot of people they think he's kind of like washed up as a coach, Greg Popovich.
And will Ben Simmons want to be with Popovich? Because Popovich will yell at him.
I think that picture he took on Instagram with all 30 teams, I think he's basically telling you I'm willing to go anywhere. So I think he wouldn't mind, Texas, nice weather, no tax, no state tax. I think he would like living there. I think he'd rather play with the Warriors. I think he'd rather be in California than Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I think he'd rather be in Texas than fucking, I don't know, Charlotte, Minnesota. Boy, Indiana, I know that's been a rumor, right? Malcolm Brogdon, right?
In the draft pick, yeah.
In the summer, there was a draft pick in Malcolm Brogdon. There was an offer by Indiana, and Philadelphia didn't accept the offer. Yeah, mofo. I mean, I don't think the front office, Bob Myers and Jokic and Steve Kerr seem to be very in it either. I don't think it's. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
What do you think the trade would happen?
It's close, man. It's September. We started seeing about 5 weeks, October 19th, versus the Lakers. So
you guys think the trade will even happen?
Yeah, I think a trade will happen. 100%.
The Lakers and Warriors tip off in about 5 weeks. So they gotta start figuring it out. If you're Philly, you gotta start figuring this out soon. This is possibly this is your final month to figure it out.
When do you guys think the trade will happen?
What?
When do you guys think the trade will happen?
I'm saying here in the next few weeks, latest like October. They might drag it out into the final week, like October, like maybe 17 or something. It starts on a Tuesday, right? October 19th.
Yeah, but don't you think? I don't think they would do that.
On that final weekend of the off season. So like October 15, something like that, maybe.
I don't know if they would do that because the players have to quarantine.
Got traded right at the end. Remember back in 2013, he got traded right at the end.
Yeah.
Right before this was about to tip off. They're like, we're not paying you, and they trade him to Houston. So it could be something like that where they literally 3 days before the season starts, they trade him. I don't. Ben Simmons would fit with OKC. Yeah, and they had those draft picks. But
with
the thing is, I think Philadelphia wants players. They're trying to win right now with Joel Embiid. I don't know if they want draft picks.
What about Memphis? What about the Grizzlies?
You know what? They wanted Dylan Brooks out, right? So Dylan Brooks
and Kyle Anderson. They're willing to trade those two players.
Yeah. So maybe Kyle Anderson and Dylan Brooks.
And another player and like some draft picks.
Maybe Memphis, yeah, and then you can pair him up with John Morant, yeah, that could be a possibility. Like I said, Portland, if they Damian Lillard, that's the big one too. I
don't know. I think Portland's not gonna trade Damian.
Yeah, it seems like they're gonna try to give Chauncey Billups 1 year and see if he can turn it around.
What's your guys' thoughts, Kobe and Preacher Man?
About what?
About Ben Simmons.
Oh, I think probably I'd say next couple of weeks, like maybe next week. I think maybe next week.
Yeah, somewhere around the next few weeks because it's getting close, and I don't think they want that cloud over their head once the season starts.
But I can definitely see some range like the last minute.
Remember last year, the Rockets went into the season with Harden, and they ended up having to send him home because it was terrible. So
Yeah, and then they traded him.
So it's definitely gonna be paused in the next few weeks. Like latest, like I said, like in the middle of October.
But I think Houston fucked up keeping for trading for Oladipo because they were originally supposed to get Jared Allen and Karis LeVert.
Yeah.
But then they just wanted Oladipo, and then
it's because Houston wanted a star, and they rolled the dice on Oladipo, hoping he would bounce back. Obviously,
and then John Wall is probably going to be gone.
Yeah, Houston is, for many years, ever since like 2012, 2013, when they got James Harden, they've been kind of trying to almost like to buy a championship instead of drafting it. And I think finally this year they accepted it. Another draft. They got that one kid. What's his name? Porter, right?
Kevin Porter Jr.
Yeah,
Kevin Porter, and then they also got the kid Jalen Green, and then they also got Christian Wood. Yeah, they're finally starting to more develop young players. So maybe
who I like that they drafted? I like Sengun. I think he's from Turkey.
I think they're finally starting to do it the right way. I think, which is just draft and develop. So we'll see how they do in a few years. That team's gonna have to. I think that team in Oklahoma, those two are Oklahoma and Houston. They could be two very good teams in the next few years because of all the draft picks they have available. But we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't like betting. It's way too. I don't bet. Why would they trade Dylan Brooks? They said they want to. They said but apparently they want to trade Packer. That's what the article says. I can see Ben Simmons staying, but sitting out the first couple of games. That's what Harden did last year. Harden, he played the first few games, and then he had bad attitude, and they sent him home, and then a few days later they trade him to Brooklyn. These players have too much power, man. It's in the NBA, they get away with it, man.
Anthony Davis got away with it.
Anthony Davis did it to the Pelicans too a few years ago.
Eric Bledsoe with the Suns, but Eric Bledsoe sucks now. So
yeah, they do it, man. It's pretty common. That's how the NBA works. It's the players run that league. It's a players' league. It's
Bledsoe said he doesn't want to be here on Twitter for the Suns, or no team wants him on their team.
Yeah. No, but he'll find a way to force himself out. And Philly
on the Clippers right now?
Yeah, he's on the Clippers now.
Yeah, he's on the Clippers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the Clippers.
Well, he's back with the Clippers because he used to play with them like a year back then.
Yeah. The Clippers, man, they'll probably have a bad year unless Kawhi Leonard comes back fast.
I think they can make the playoffs, but they're going to be like a 7 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. A lot of times, like when Derrick Rose, when he was good, he got hurt with Chicago. Everybody thought he was going to come back the next year, and he didn't come back. They thought Klay Thompson would come back. He didn't come back. I don't know. Some of these injuries. Kevin Durant never came back that first year with Brooklyn.
I mean, they still have a solid team. Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann, Paul George, Markieff Morris. Not Markieff.
I think
Marcus Morris.
Tyronn Lue will find a way. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets them in the 8th seed because he's a good coach.
Yeah.
So
he's proved the people wrong in the playoffs.
Ty Lue might figure out a way to get them in that 8th seed. I wouldn't be surprised at all. It'll be interesting for sure to see what happens. But
what's your thoughts about your guys' all seasons? All three of you.
My Lakers, we'll see. I think they're trying to win one more championship in the LeBron James era. What I don't like. I'm worried about the fit. Too many point guards, too many ball handlers with Rajon Rondo, LeBron, and
Russ.
Westbrook. I don't know how that's going to work out. And then, like I said, we're too old, so that worries me too. I think we're going to have to load manage and possibly sacrifice a bunch of games to be healthy for the playoffs. And I think the biggest key is Anthony Davis being healthy, but then also how is Westbrook going to fit in? There's a lot of question marks. But yeah, that's my worries. How we fit in, especially with all those ball handlers, Westbrook and LeBron and Rondo, and then the age. What do you think about your season, Kobe? The Nuggets.
So the off season or just the season in general?
Like the moves they made,
we really didn't do much. Like our biggest signing was like Jeff Green. I think he's better than Paul Millsap though. I think he's better than Millsap. We did like a flip because Millsap went to the Nets too.
Yeah, he had that great game. Remember, he had like 31 points in that playoff game versus the Bucks. So he can rise up to the occasion, maybe at least once or
I think
twice
he'd
in
be
the
put off
playoff
the
series.
bench. Jeff Green will get off the bench.
The biggest thing for you is when do you get Jamal Murray back, and then when he comes back, is he himself, or is he like only 70%?
I think it'll take Jamal Murray time to get back to himself because he'll probably won't be back until February, right, Kobe?
First year,
January, February,
and they don't have the speed and athleticism until that second year, so he might not be himself. And then, what do you think about your season, Iverson, with the Suns?
No, let's ask Preacher Man first about his Warriors.
All right, Preacher, what do you think about the Warriors?
We never really do that many big moves. We did. We signed her to a huge extension this offseason. And
the biggest thing for you guys is going to be Klay Thompson when he comes back, and then how he looks. Another guy like Jamal Murray, who's how much speed and athleticism is he going to have compared to when he last saw him in 2019.
Yeah, they also brought back Andre Iguodala, so he'll be reunited with Curry and Thompson soon. And they also signed Otto Porter Jr. I don't know what was the purpose of that move. I guess another small forward off the bench.
Yeah, the Warriors seem to do a good job of getting, most of the juice out of these players. Last year, I thought they did a good job with Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre. So maybe they're trying to do the same thing with our reporter. We'll see.
To be honest, I like what the Warriors did. They added the 2 draft picks in Moody and Kuminga for the future and right now. And then they added Otto Porter and Bielitsa with Iguodala. And that's like defense between Iggy and Otto Porter sometimes. Because Otto Porter, when healthy, he can play. He can ball. But his contract was too big with the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, he didn't look good for the Chicago. That was a huge disappointment for that team. But yeah, what do you think about the Phoenix Suns, Iverson?
We didn't make much moves. We re-signed Chris Paul, obviously, to a 4-year deal, then campaign. But then we added depth off the bench even more with JaVale McGee, which we needed in the NBA Finals for rim protection when Aiden sat out, with Dario out for the season. And then we added Landry Shaman in a trade on draft night, which will be a solid shooter for us. He can be our JJ Redick a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Elfrid Payton, he's going to be our 3rd-string point guard, which is okay, I guess. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, JaVale's going to be good for you guys.
Yeah, you guys need that size. You guys, they didn't have the personnel, it seems like.
Did you hear what JaVale said, C?
Huh?
Did you hear what JaVale said on a podcast?
What did he say?
He was at the Suns game in Game 2 in the finals.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was basically like, I'm leaving Denver, man.
JaVale McGee, he's been on championship teams. I think he was in the 2017, 2018 Warriors, and then he was on the 2020 Lakers.
He has 3 titles, man.
He has 3 titles, so he at least can be like he knows what it takes, like, to win a championship. So, yeah. If Zion gets the Pelicans into the playoffs and he has the same numbers as last year or better, he might be an MVP. Yeah, and the league loves Zion. They're trying to push him. Now, I think, right now, the face is Giannis, but the league loves Zion. So,
I don't think
if he puts a good year together and especially makes the playoffs, I can see.
I don't think Zion's going to win MVP because the NBA really likes the seeding. Like the lower seed, the MVP one was Russell Westbrook because he did something.
They're gonna have to take a huge leap and at least be a top 5 team, which I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Lakers, the Nuggets, the Suns, the Warriors, even Portland, Dallas. Yeah, I mean Dallas and New Orleans are not. I even say New Orleans might be better because they got 2 guys, right? Zion and Ingram, where Dallas only has Luka. If
one of your guys' MVP candidates this year,
the lower seed, it'll probably be Luka.
I was just about to ask
how much work he would have to do to get the team to the playoffs. But,
who do you guys got winning MVP this year? And who's your dark horse pick?
I think Harden maybe with the Brooklyn Nets, he could maybe do it. Harden, Luka, like I said, he could be another one. It's probably gonna be one of these younger guys, obviously.
What about like a Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum?
Yeah, I can see.
Jason Tatum could do it.
I got Luka.
Or Luka.
Like I said, Luka. I think Luka's due for an MVP eventually here in the next few years.
My dark horse is Paul George. My dark horse is Paul
Devin
George.
Booker, maybe. We'll see. Maybe even Devin Booker.
Hopefully.
Most of these young cats, like, Luka, Tatum, Devin Booker, one of those guys. Harden, like I said, I don't know, because of the big three, they might not give it to him.
Yeah, because like that's with the Warriors. Basically, they could have won MVPs, but they
look
didn't.
Pretty good for a stretch there, but then he got hurt. But yeah, I think guys like Luka have a great chance to win it.
What's your guys' expectations for like your team season this year? Like, how far do you guys expect to go in the playoffs?
Top 5 at least.
Yeah, top 3 seed in the West, hopefully.
Probably in the middle.
I say the 2 seed.
With the Warriors, it's tricky because of Klay Thompson. When is he coming back, and then what are you getting when he comes back? So it's tricky for the Warriors to predict. But yeah, I think it should be a fun season. I think the Brooklyn Nets are the favorites to win it, but we'll see what happens.
And then the second game, the second night of the NBA, it's already Suns and Nuggets between me and Kobe.
Yeah.
Whooping that ass, Kobe.
We got Chiefs and Browns off the bat. They love doing that, right? They love putting those two teams. I'm surprised they didn't put the Lakers and it's because they love that fucking Steph Curry LeBron matchup. They just love it.
Because it was good in that play in Germany.
Yeah, and then all that history they have with Cleveland and back in the day. So yeah, they love that. That's like when Kobe and when he got it with Kobe and LeBron when Kobe was playing. Now it seems like Curry's the one guy that they love. Like they like each other. They're friends, but they do have like a rivalry. It seems like on the court, at least. The 8th seed, a big enough accomplishment for NBA to give Zion. Big Wood, I don't know, buddy. We'll see.
No.
I don't think so. But they do want him to succeed badly. They love him. They love him, Big Wood. But now with the emergence of guys like Luka and even Giannis, I think they were worried, like, who the hell's going to replace LeBron James? But now with Luka coming on and Giannis, they're not panicking the way they were. Like, they're not pushing him like the way they were. I feel like
the league's in big hands.
But now I think they see we have some other options here. We do have some talent other than Zion. So I don't think they're as desperate for him to be a star as they were maybe a year or two ago. But yeah. So we got the picks for the NFL.
Yeah.
We talked about NBA. I think baseball, we talked about it. I don't know what else. Is that it for today?
You guys have no more
something to talk about. Previews. At least pick a few games from college.
Yeah, let's go. College.
All right, so let me pick some games out. All right, so Ohio State, number 3 versus number 12, Oregon. Who do you guys have? I'm going to go with Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Okay. Man, that's only the... Okay, Iowa State, number 9 versus number 10.
What?
Iowa versus Iowa State.
Oh, God.
Iowa. Let's go
I
Iowa.
think... You know what? I'll go Iowa State.
I'm going to go Iowa State, too. They're at home.
I'll go Iowa.
Okay. And I think that's about it. Everything else is probably going to be an ass whooping.
Alabama's going
to Alabama versus Mercer. They don't even know them in their house.
What the fuck is that?
I have no fucking idea.
Mercer.
It's not nowhere as good as last week with the USC Stanford. USC should win that game.
Yeah.
Who does UCLA play this week? Do we even play? I don't see them. Notre Dame plays Toledo. That should be easy. So yeah, Oregon, Ohio State.
And Iowa State.
Iowa State. Everything else kind of sucks. You want to do some maybe baseball previews?
Yeah, let's do it.
Tomorrow, let's see. And then we're going to call it a night here because, I mean, we're kind of pretty much done. Let's see some baseball games. Let me pick some games. I'm just going to pick a few out. So tomorrow we got... So let's see here.
I'm pitching for each team.
Oh my God, these games kind of suck. Red Sox, White Sox. You guys got for Red Sox and White Sox.
I'll go White Sox. Yeah.
I will White Sox. It depends on who's pitching.
Yeah, they're not showing the pitching for what I see.
Let me see if I can do it.
They're not showing the. Let me see if they're showing them on the other app. Let's see here. Red Sox. Okay, here we go. Oh, undecided, and then Dylan Cease. So Dylan Cease, and then the Red Sox don't have anybody. So let's just say White Sox win.
White Sox. Red Sox gonna have one.
Yeah, what's a bullpen day? And then we also have the Reds and the Cardinals, which is Luis Castillo for Cincinnati versus Miles Mikolas. Who do you guys have? I'm gonna.
I got
Cardinals.
Cardinals
Because
okay.
Cardinals own Luis Castillo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Miles Michaelis. I think he'll do fine.
we've got Padres and Dodgers. I'm gonna go with the Dodgers, right?
Dodgers.
Chris Paddock
Because the Padres have both. They have Chris Paddock.
Doesn't he suck?
I'm gonna go with the Dodgers.
Also, Walker Buehler's pitching.
Dodgers are a favorite. And let's see, I'm assuming the Red Sox are the White Sox are a favorite. Yeah, the White Sox are also favorite. No, actually, there's not even. It's even. There's no line for that game. All right. Well, Mets, Yankees. Let's see who pitches. This is not even a good game, to be honest, because the Mets are kind of out of the playoffs. Here,
Oh no.
Corey Kluber is back versus Taiwan Walker. I'm gonna go with Corey Kluber in his return.
I don't know about that one.
I guess I'll go Yankees.
I'm gonna go with the Yankees because they're a better team. The Mets are kind of done. They're not going anywhere this year.
The Mets
The Mets is
beat their athletic.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll go Mets just to see. I think Walker's gonna do fine.
Yeah, you got Iowa mofo. That game's pretty split. That might be the best game of college football tomorrow. Iowa State versus Iowa. That might be the best game on tomorrow. Well, I think that might be it, guys. I think we covered. I think we're out of gas. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, man.
We've been live for an hour.
Yeah, we were
Good show.
for an hour. Good debut show, guys. I think we did good.
Yeah.
And we'll be back. I don't know, once a week or twice a week. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Maybe Monday, you were saying?
I don't think Monday. It's too good. If anything, see, I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys.
Yeah.
But at least once a week.
Yeah.
At least once a week, but we'll see. We'll see, because we don't want to burn out our content. So twice a week tops, but it would have to be like in the middle, like a Wednesday, and then like a Saturday. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night. See you.
Thanks for coming, y'all.
See you guys.
All right. Have a good
Peace.
night.
Peace.